Hey guys, I'm Naya and welcome back to the channel. For today's episode of This Week in Yu-Gi-Oh, we're gonna discuss a couple things. It wasn't the busiest week in Yu-Gi-Oh, but some things did happen and we're gonna touch upon all of that. To begin with, the OCG ban list dropped and you can check out my reaction the first time seeing the ban list, so it's like a live reaction basically on the channel a couple videos back. And a couple most important things to note would be the banning of Preda Plant Verte Anaconda, also Imperial Order. A couple things went to one. Most importantly, the Brave Engine, 2 cards from the Brave Engine actually, and then a bunch of stuff went to 2, which is really interesting. And I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen in the OCG format and how things are going to translate over here as well. And to go alongside that, Night Assailant actually went to 2, as you can see here on the screen, and if you know that already. But another thing that you might not know yet is it's going to get an errata, because it could previously loop itself. There was no restriction what you could add back from the graveyard, but as of right now, I mean, not right now, from the product is going to get, the errata is going to get released in, it will now be able to fetch itself back from the graveyard. Now a couple words on Master Duel, because some things happened. So Season 3 is now here, the ranks have reset a bit, and also there were like 20 million downloads, I think, and together with that there was this celebration, and when it comes to product, when it comes to extra rewards, and also an event. So an NNR festival has been announced, so similarly to an XYZ festival, it's very oriented and focused towards a very specific thing. And right now, ultras and super rares will be forbidden. So the event will take place between the 23rd of March and the 4th of April, and you will only be able to play N and R cards. And I think that's really interesting. It's sort of a different incentive, just like when only Xyz monsters could be played, and it's going to have an event-specific ban list as well. Now, the entire ban list has not been released yet. I think it's set to be on the 18th of March. But what we do know, however, is they are going to take care of, obviously, I mean, supers and ultras are forbidden, but they're going to take care of a couple archetypes that might sort of be a problem moving to the festival. And another thing they said was, and this is the most important one in my opinion, they will ban or limit strategies or cards that could burn the opponent, burn yourself, or make the game unenjoyable overall. So they really did take into account all of the cheating that's been happening on Master Duel during the Xyz festival, when people would like burn themselves so they could lose sooner and get extra medals, which was just lame all around. And they really saw that, and they took care of that during the Xyz festival. But right now they are making sure nothing like this ever happens again, which I think is so cool. So moving on, we have a couple more things to discuss. The GX box, basically, the entire thing got leaked, and I mean, not leaked as like in a bad way, but the set was spoiled. We know what's going to be released, the skill cards, the reprints, all of that. But right now, with people opening the product early, because it is going to be delayed, which is another piece of information. So I guess we could cover that first. It's going to get delayed. However, they said that it should be around the 1st of April. So it's not that bad, but you know, with the pandemic, everything going on and everything sort of moving back to the old just way of life, I guess this still can affect shipments. So it should be on the 1st of April. And what's going to be in it is the cards that were sort of, I mean, the pictures were released when people were opening the product, and they look so dope. I'll put a couple here on the screen. And I think my favorite ones would probably be Plasma and the Ancient Gear Golem, and like all of these really cool GX, I guess, staples you could say. And I think they've done a really good job with how they look, and I'm really looking forward to picking up a couple of these, so I could just have them, you know, when it says Speed Duel, you know, in the effect. I think that looks so dope, and I'm really excited for that. And another piece of info that got released was the complete set spoiler, or set card list, I should say, of Speed Duel Tournament Pack 3. And we get a couple of cool ultras. We get Dark Ruler Hadass, Lava Golem, Toon Dark Magician, Charging Gaia the Fierce Knight, and also Allure of Darkness. And among the commons, I think the most important one to mention would be Didi Crow. Yeah, I mean, there's also Waking the Dragon and a couple other things, but Didi Crow, I think, is the coolest one among all of them. And to wrap things up, the OTS Tournament Pack 19 was just announced, I'm pretty sure like a couple minutes ago, I just saw it, and Fallen of Albas is going to be the first known ultimate rare. So it's like, with Yalva's structure deck dropping and Brand Diffusion getting hit to 2 in OCG, I'm honestly like wondering what's going to happen with the entire Despia archetype and how dominant it's actually going to be, because they legit just put Fallen of Albas to the ultimate rare slot. So I think that's really, really interesting. And also, let me know down in the comments what you think might be super rare reprints and obviously the other 2 ultimate rares. And that's going to be it. Not a lot of things happened. I mean, the OCG ban list, that's huge. But other than that, we just got a couple pictures from the GX box. We got the spoiler for the Speed Duel pack, Tournament Pack 3, a couple of Master Duel things. So the event is not taking place yet. It's going to be another week. But we know about the ban list, which I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's going to play out, with them taking care of some strategies that might just make the game lame, just like it happened during the XYZ festival. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. If you enjoyed the video, let me know. As you know, I love making them. And just interact with me if anything else happened in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! That you think is important to mention. As always, like the video, give me a sub, check out social media, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!